We continue to mobilize ASEAN mechanisms to address shared global challenges in the face of seemingly insurmountable stumbling blocks. This is the prism from which we should view Malaysian Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim's call for, quote-unquote, carving Myanmar out for now, rather than let the country's protracted crisis hinder the entire bloc. For Malaysia, ASEAN will remain a permanent priority, and so its role is clear. ASEAN will help bolster Malaysia's foreign policy, participation, and vice versa. It provides legitimate room to navigate the highways and byways of the geopolitical landscape. Putrajaya's firm belief in the ASEAN process will underscore its importance in the Indo-Pacific, not only on paper, but as an integral part of the dynamic regional architecture. Now let me pause and redirect our focus specifically on India, in the context of its trajectory in the Indo-Pacific region. To my mind, any discussion of the Indo-Pacific without including India is, shall we say, akin to discussing Elizabethan drama without talking about Shakespeare. Or if I might just vary the metaphor, in the case of India, it's if you don't mention India in the Indo-Pacific dialogue or in the Indo-Pacific discussion, it's like talking about, say, the eve of India's independence without mentioning Nehru's famous Tryst with Destiny speech. That's how important it is. So, nobody has described it in more animated language than Prime Minister Modi himself when he referred to the Indo-Pacific as, and I quote, free, open, and inclusive region that embraces all in a common pursuit of progress and prosperity, unquote. Historically, the region has seen the evolution of various partnerships and multilateral configurations, with India, of course, taking center stage. Now, detractors may say otherwise, but to my mind, in my humble opinion, New Delhi's multi-alignment strategy, the approach, and very adept compartmentalization of its role in the Indo-Pacific has breathed new life into India's foreign policy and significantly enhanced its diplomatic clout. Now, despite Malaysia's lack of an Indo-Pacific strategy, particularly vis-a-vis India, let us not forget that Putrajaya has taken substantial and, very importantly, very symbolic steps in projecting its priorities in the region. Just last year, Malaysia and India conducted all three security joint exercises. You remember, I'm sure Commissioner remember, Udara Shakti, Samudra Laksamana, and of course the Harimau Shakti, that's right. Now, this indicates a very common interest in security cooperation on a people-to-people as well as a capacity-building level. As for the synergies and opportunities for Malaysia-India cooperation through EPOI, I think that was mentioned by Rahul just now, as well as SAGAR. Now, based on shared challenges, these are also priorities for Malaysia, articulated via the philosophy of nationhood, of course expounded by Prime Minister Dr. Sri Anwar Ibrahim, now very well known as Malaysia Madani. 3 decades of ASEAN-India relations, and if I might add, 6.5 decades of Malaysia-India relations is indeed a significant milestone. A testament no less to resilience, camaraderie, and steadfast conviction and commitment for continued cooperation. Navigating this new status quo brings as many challenges as it does opportunities. As a seasoned partners and with firm commitment, I am confident that ASEAN-India relations will only emerge stronger and more resilient. Undoubtedly, Malaysia can play a significant and unique role in the Indo-Pacific, what we lack in articulation on paper. In reality, however, we exceed expectations in terms of consistent multilateral engagement for decades. Finally, as for India-Asean dynamics in this emerging order, I believe that we are afloat on a full sea and must therefore, with apologies to Shakespeare, take the current when it serves or forever lose our ventures. Thank you very much.